Hello everyone. I rescheduled the class for 7:30. So I know you guys will be late, but I even forgot to send you the link on time. So you are welcome to today's class. As I said in the this is what is the problem? So as I said in the this thing, what was the name again? Sorry for the noise around. I think they brought some people are coming. They brought something around. They're doing some building, some construction work around. So sorry for the the noise around. Yes. So we are going to treat the review. Like we want to review all the things we have done so far. So we more or less treated how do you call it? Most or lot of the topics already, if I remember correctly. If you are here, kindly give me a thumb up for me to know that you are here. You are here, and then if you have any comments, please you write in the comment section. So basically, today's class is going to you ask any question that you have pertaining all the classes we have done so far. Then once we get, I get the question, I will answer. Because I realized you were not getting enough chance. I was expecting that you put your questions in the comment section for me to answer, but I had not gotten any questions to answer. So I decided to schedule this class so that all the questions you have you could ask and then I will answer. But then I'm quickly running through what we have done so far, and then what we have done so far. When you guys were on vacation, I know I'm talking to my girls. So and many others that want to join, you are welcome. So those who are now joining, you are welcome to today's class. Please kindly, when you are in, give me a thumbs up for me to know. Just give me a thumbs up for me to know, and probably write your name in the comment section. Let me know who I'm seeing here. So I was going through what we are expected to do today. So today we are going to review all the classes we have done so far, and pertaining to my girls who sponsored my class throughout. Thank you so much for all those who truly sponsored it, and then I'm so grateful. Those who sponsorship us are waiting. Yes, I'm seeing your names are, you are using your parents' names. So if you can use your real name, because your names are appearing as your parents' names. So I'm seeing Elom's name. Okay, so thank you, Elom. Welcome to the class. I miss you guys. So I'm seeing someone using Riz one. Hello, ma'am. Yeah, hello. I wish I would know your name itself, because your parents' name are those that will appear. Sorry for the noise, the background noise. I don't know, as if someone this night trying to either drill a borehole. I don't know, for a strange reason they scheduled it for today, drilling their borehole. In our area there's a lot of water problems, so for whatever reason they scheduled drilling the borehole for this. If only God knows what will be the case, we have our class. Okay, so I can see Pramod Jetta. I say you are from, I'm trying to get where you are from. You are welcome to the class. Kalia, okay. So I said we are going to do a review of today's class, right? So I'm having other people texting me on WhatsApp. They shouldn't be doing that. So let me quickly just give them a reply. So we are first, when you pick the topic we did first, that was on unemployment, right? So we did unemployment. So as I said, because you are not getting the time for me to answer most of your questions, please, if you have any challenge that you want me to address, I'll be very happy to address it. And as I said, sorry for the background noise. It's so unfortunate that today, that for all the days so far, yes, my place network is terrible. So I decided, that's why I decided to load the classes instead. Unfortunately, with this, when I tried loading the class, I did everything possible to load the class, but whatever happened, I don't know. The network just refused. I'll load it and they say 13%. So I didn't have a choice than for us to have the live class. So please bear with me, and then I know that no matter what the network is going to be like, we are going to have the class. So if you can hear me, can you let me know? Please, if you are here, give me a thumbs up. Right? I mean, click on the like button and give me a thumbs up. That will remind all those who are not. I don't know why some people are so texting me. So if you can get to them, please tell them that from the platform, right? Please tell them that I posted a link there, and they just click on the link and join it. Because if they are texting, I have to text them back. It's going to take our network away, which is not stable already. Yes. So Edmond, okay, hi Edmond. Edmond Tolly, okay, hi, thank you for coming for today's class. Please, if you are here, give me a thumbs up so that it will remind all those I have sent the listen to join the class. Magdalene, hi, Magdalene, give me a thumbs up. Click on the like button and give me a thumbs up. I need your thumbs up there. It really helps me. So, okay, so I made the introduction that I want everybody to ask any question that was bothering you pertaining the class we have had so far, right? I want all of you to ask any question that was bothering you. There's one question I really want to address. I see people were confusing that was partnership, right, with the how do we call it, the economic system. So I want to make the point clear that the economic systems we had treated are 3 types of economic systems, and they are if you remember them, you can text them for me to see if you remember them. So the economic systems we treated were the capitalist economic system, the socialist economic system, and the mixed economic system. So I know the way I noted it's the topics on YouTube, right? So to make it a little catchy, the topic didn't come so clear for you to see that it is economic system. But you will see that this when you go through the lesson, the video, you will see that it's economic system that we are dealing with. So I want to clear the air, that I want to make it clear that economic system is far different from the business organizations. The business organization was the one I was on right now. We did the sole proprietorship and then we did partnership. But with the business organization, they are not the same as the economic systems. Economic system, they are system for governing a whole country, a whole economy. So we are expecting a whole economy, right? How it is governed. That's the point that I have made. This noise is so annoying this evening, but please forgive me. I don't know from where they came from this evening. The place has always been quiet around this time, so that is so unfortunate. But if you can hear me, please let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. If the noise is worrying you, can you type it for me to know whether the noise is worrying you or you are okay. If you are okay, that is fine. Just type it for me to know. If the noise is okay, it's not disturbing you, that is fine with me. But if it is disturbing you, probably I have to try to relocate. So please communicate with me. Let me know whether the noise is disturbing you or not. You can type it for me to know. If it's not really disturbing you, then I will thank God for that. It's just unfortunate this evening. Okay. So the economic system, I stated that we have the capitalist economic system, the socialist economic system, and then we have the mixed economy. So the capital is okay. The Rose, you are saying it's okay. We thank God. But once you guys can hear me clearly, that is okay. I don't know why all these things are happening, but it's okay. Thank you for that. So we said the economic system, right? The capitalist economic system, I'm clearing the air for those who are getting confused that the partnership, what kind of economic, what kind of this thing governing system is it? It is not. Sole proprietorship and a partnership are far different from the economic systems. Economic systems are things like the mechanism for governing a country and a whole economy. So it doesn't have to do with individuals. But when it comes to the business units, which one of them is a sole proprietorship, and the second one we were on was a partnership. And I wanted to load the partnership bit. That was what I worked on, and then unfortunately it was not coming. That one particularly is basically about, that is the economic system. It's a system for governing a country whereby all the resources, if you watch the video, you remember that I said all the resources that are in the country are owned and controlled by the private individual. That is capitalist, owned and controlled by the private individual. So because it's owned and controlled by the private individual, those who take decisions as to what to produce, how to produce, where to produce, and a whole lot, anything that could happen is done by the private individual. So that's what I said in that video. And then I also said that though everything is going to be about what's the name, everything is going to be about the private individual, it doesn't mean that there are things that the government cannot do. The government cannot just leave the things like that. You see, the government cannot just leave that. The government has to make sure that there are some things that individuals will not do, some things that we have people that they will naturally not do. So in that case, the government must do them. And I mentioned some of them as maybe hospitals, schools, and then hospitals, schools. I also mentioned security. I mentioned so many other things. Yes, that I mentioned. So those things are some of the things that, for that reason, the government cannot leave everything in the hands of the individual. So that is what I said. So those who have challenges with that one, so if you have any challenge with that one, please type it for me. Let me see. So this class is basically about reviewing all we have done so far. So you type, if you have any challenge, just type it for me in the comment section that, oh, you want me to address this, I will do that. Then we went to the business organization. So I don't want to go to the video one by one like we did this. I mentioned the capitalist economic system as part of economic systems. So we have 3 of them and I had a video on it. So if you have not gotten something clearly, you could watch your video. Or if you don't want to go back watching it and you have any question right now, just put in the comment section for me right now. So that, because this class is for the review, this time is for reviewing everything we have done. Put it in the comment section for me and then I will gladly address it. Okay. So we also have the sole proprietorship, right? That one is a different thing. It's not about the economic system. It's far different. That one has to do with individual businesses, people's individuals. So it's not where you say that a whole country is doing sole proprietorship. No, this one has to do with individuals. So in this situation, we are going to have individuals where individuals, the sole proprietorship is a business, as I said, as a business organization, right? Where individuals are those, one person owns and controls the business, only one person. So it's not, I'm sure because I kept using the term owns and controls, you were confusing it with the economic system. So it is not about someone owning and controlling it's not an economy. Okay, someone say, please, madam, the partnership, can it be more than 20 people? Because of we have something that is what I wanted us to do maybe probably next week, but I don't know why the network is doing that. But the fact is that we have the partnership, you have from 2 to 20 per our laws in Ghana. So whichever country other people will be coming from, our laws in Ghana, you have from 2 to 20 people who can form a partnership. The fact is that if you are more than 20 people, it means that you better form a company, which is probably a limited liability company. So it would have been better to form that one. So even nowadays, most people are not forming how do you call it, partnership anymore, because some of the disadvantages I mentioned. Most of them are focusing on rather forming LLCs, which is limited liability companies, that we were definitely going to treat. Hoping that the network doesn't disappoint me again, because this week it has been very, very, very terrible. So I can see some of you are having network challenges. You are going on, off and on, off and on. It is well. Definitely need to be down. So anytime you are free, you can still watch. So as you said, Rose, the partnership you can have more than 20 people, but in that term, you rather use it for a limited liability company. So that's what most people do. So beyond 20, you rather use it to form a company instead of a partnership. Okay. So I hope I've answered you. If I have not and you still want me to clarify something, I will. Okay, so I was also talking about the uh, the sole proprietorship, that is a business that is owned and controlled by um, a private individual. So when I say own and control, please don't confuse it with the business unit, sorry, the economic systems. Economic systems, when you say own and control, you are basically talking about a whole country, system of governing a whole country. But when it comes to um, the business organizations, which the sole proprietorship is part, you're talking about someone's business, and this business you want to find out who is the owner of the business. Is it many people or is it only one person? But in this situation, you realize that the business is for only one person. So that is what we mean by sole proprietorship. So those who are confusing it with the economic system, business organizations are far different from economic systems. Okay. So if you have any other questions, please kindly let me know in the comment section so I will address it. Today is supposed to be for review. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section so I will address it. And then we also have partnership, right? The partnership, we are saying that the partnership, as I said in the video, that it is a kind of business that is formed by between 2 or 20 people. And those who they want to form a business. The fact is that sometimes people who have ideas, wonderful ideas, they don't have the money. Sometimes people have money, they don't have the ideas. Sometimes people have the money, they don't have enough money, but they want to have a business. Our network keep going on. We manage. Oh, my network keep going off and on, so we manage it. It has been so terrible this week. So the partnership, to clarify, it is that it is not an economic system. It has to do also with individuals in the country. My network keep going off and on, but the her business that she managed. So the money that she has may not be enough for her. Because the money will not be enough for her, what she can do is to make sure that she, please stand there. You're distracting me. Stand there, I'm having class. Pass this way. Pass this way.
Is it live?
So what you could see is that, sorry for the distraction. When you're in the house and you're having class, and then that's what they be doing with distraction. So the partnership is like you have money, you have a little money, you don't have, or sometimes you don't have any money at all. I have a wonderful plan, but you really want to have a business. What do you want to do? You want to contact 2 or 3 people who also have the dream of having that same business or who are interested. Sometimes they may not understand the dream, but when you share it with them, oh, I have this nice plan that I want to do this and that and that, but I don't have enough money. If you can partner with me, we'll do it at the end. We'll share the profit this way. The person could say, okay, yeah, that's a nice business plan. And by person being interested could bring their money to you. You can find 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you are a student, for instance, it's not about only studying economics and studying and then you go and sleep and think that, oh, I'm studying economics to go and sleep with this. No. With the business unit as you are studying, you will see that we are teaching you how to form your own business. So when you see a sole proprietorship, you are telling that, oh, you can get up and form your own business. But mind you, if you are supposed to be 18 and above, because we consider as a mature person in the country, in Ghana, for instance, you must be 18 and above, right? So to make sure that you still have your business, you are still enjoying your business, we have to teach you as economic students that you can form a business. In fact, one of the best things to do these days is to have your own business. So let me see. One Someone is asking a question, said, what is the meaning of quasi partner, active partner, limited partner, and simply partner? Okay, so I explained this in the video, but let me reiterate it. Rose, the quasi partner, right? I mentioned it in the how do you call it, in the partnership, that we have types of partners, right? And then you will decide which type of partner you want to be. So it is not about just being a partner in the business. We want us to know the types of partnership that we have, or partners that we have. And once you know those things, you could be able to tell you that, oh, this one is far better for you to be, or the other one is far better. So I mentioned that the quasi partner, right, or the nominal partner. If you remember, I mentioned the quasi or the nominal partner. That the nominal partner or the quasi partner is a partner who, like, you were very active in the business. A partner, you were very active. What it means is that maybe Rose, I have for instance, a business I'm doing. Maybe I had a plan, or you had a plan, and you called me and said, "Madam, please, I want us to do this business. It's a very nice business." Me liking money and making sure that my money is working for me and making profit for me. What I have to do is to make sure I bring my money to you. Oh, well, since you have this idea, it's a good thing. Let's do it. Then that was what I wanted to tweet today. I don't know whether I had loaded this for you, because I want to know, have I given you, have you seen have I given a video, have I brought a video on the partnership deed? Have I? Because that was, if I have not, that was the video I was trying to load. Like this week I did everything to load it. I'll load and it will not load. In fact, I went to even campus and tried loading. In fact, it was so frustrating. For whatever reason, God has a purpose for it, for me not loading. Maybe God want me to miss you live. So that is okay. But I'll still explain that because the partnership is, we have rules and regulations in our deed, right? So let me just bring a short part of what I would have brought. But also, oh, okay. So I have not brought it. Okay. So let me quickly go through. But once the network, I'm almost get a stepping on network, I'll load that video. The video was supposed to be on the partnership deed, which means that if you're going to form a business with someone, you have to be very careful. You can't trust everyone. Even I said in your video, you can't trust yourself, because today you can say that, oh, I feel like doing this today. Next day you are off. You don't feel like doing it. So what you want to do is that you put down rules and regulations that will protect you. That rules and regulations are known as partnership deed or article of partnership. So in those partners, in those article, that article, which is like, for instance, if you are in senior high school, right, and then you come to the school, we have rules and regulations guarding your movements in the school, that you must do this, you must not do that, and those things. So those rules and regulations that you have to do, right, are the things that you must follow. The same way as a business, a partnership business, because if schools put those rules down, it's because they want to protect, like, the integrity of the school and make sure the school functions as supposed to be. So the same way as businesses, right, we must have rules and regulations to make sure that it helps you to function as you want to be. So that if, for instance, Rose is having a business with me, and then I'm also part of the business, you have to make sure that you write that, oh, Sylvia, you are supposed to do this, you are supposed to do this, or you are supposed to be the one in charge of maybe finances, which would be the best place I want to be. So you are supposed to be in charge of the money. Maybe this person is supposed to be, you are supposed to be in charge of maybe going to get the raw materials for whatever you are producing, etc., etc. So for that reason, if I decide that, okay, because you have written it in the deed that Sylvia is supposed to be the accountant for the business, recording our monies and everything. Once Sylvia decides that, oh, I think that I don't want to be part of I want to retire. Retire means that you want to leave the job, right? If I want to leave the partnership, what I can do is that, okay, I'm no more going to be active. So that means I have retired. But as I'm retired, I'm not taking my money away, because the money is supposed to be there. And once the money is supposed to be there, that money is going to be like loan to you. At that point, I'm still a partner, but the partner I have become now is called a quasi partner or a nominal partner. So that was a video I wanted to load for you guys. I did everything this week. The video didn't load. So it's good I'm trying to explain it this way, but I'll also try and load it for you. So Rose, that is what we mean by quasi partner. A quasi partner is also known as a nominal partner. So by name, probably if I was the one who is the accountant or whoever I am, accountant, what I can do is that you know me as a partner in the business. But what kind of partner am I? I am what? A quasi what? Partner. Please close the door. So I'm a quasi partner because I used to be very active in the business with you. And I said, oh, Rose, I don't want to be active anymore. So for that reason, I am leaving I'm leaving my job as an accountant. You can hire anyone if you want, but I will not take my money away. My money will be left in the business to be working as loan. So it's loan for you. If you do and then you get profit, give me my profit. So that's what we mean by quasi partner. So you also ask of, if your other people have questions, my network keep going off and on. Okay, so you ask of what we mean by an active partner. Active partner is more or less the opposite of the quasi one. You are active in the business. You're active. What it means is that you are not out of business. You are still in the business, being active, taking the roles that are assigned to you per your partnership deed. Because the roles that when you are doing the business, this is what you are supposed to do, and this is what you are not supposed to do. So in that situation, I am an active partner because I am there. I'm taking the roles I'm supposed to do per the laws, the things we wrote in our partnership deed, which I said that deed, partnership deed, is a document, right? The document that you are writing, that document contains the name of the partners. It contains the name of the business you are doing. So the name of the business could be maybe Sylvia Rose Limited, or whatever the name we give to our business, right? Maybe we are dealing in we are dealing probably in palm oil. If you are dealing in production of palm oil and supplying, then we want to write it down. What we are dealing in is called our good we are producing. It should be in the partnership deed is palm oil production. Then if we have our good we are dealing in is palm oil production, the next thing we are going to think of is we are going to write is that how are we sharing the work? Are we going to employ people to do the work, or we are going to do it ourselves? We're going to do it ourselves. So what am I doing? Okay, maybe I'm the one in charge of making sure that any money that comes to the business, I record it and then I pay people as such. So maybe I become the accountant or the accountant of the business. Then you have maybe Rose, you are the one who go and get the raw materials and bring. So in those things you have to write it down. It's supposed to be written down that okay, in our document we have Rose is in charge of going for the raw materials. Sylvia is in charge of taking care of the money. Then another person is in charge of doing this. Maybe if you are 3 or 4 or 5. If you are 2, we write down a role because human beings cannot be trusted. So one day when I wake up and say, oh, Rose, but I want to go and take the raw materials. Because probably, I don't know, for whatever reason I will say that. Then you'll be like, you are in charge of raw material. Why am I trying to take your job? And I'll say, no, you are cheating me. Why am I the one doing too much job? You are doing this one. Then the simple thing you have to do is go and take your partnership deed and bring it to me. And said, see, this is our partnership deed. And mind you, it is not just a document. When you are writing it, that one you send it to court. In fact, you don't write it by yourself. In the presence of a lawyer who knows much about businesses is the one who will write it, who will help us to write it. When you finish it, it will register it together with the business, the partnership at a court. So when we start having arguments, all we have to do is to draw our document. Please read what you see inside. Then I read my part. Okay, I'm supposed to be in charge of money. Okay, that's what you agree on. Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot about it. Then we move on. But without the partnership deed, anyone can wake up one day and say, I don't want to do this again. Someone can wake up one day and say that I don't want to be part of the business again, I'm going. But you write, because you have written in your document the partnership deed or the article of partnership, that if in case a partner wants to leave, this is what we do. You go and draw your document and show it to me. So that partnership deed is a very, very important document. In fact, that class, I really wanted to load that thing because it's a very, very important thing for every business to know. So I'm reiterating the point that sorry about the noise will go down and come back again. I don't know why they keep doing that. So what the partnership deed is about is very, very important. So I said that as economics students, right, you don't learn economics because I want to go and write exam and pass and go and sleep. No, you are learning because how could you apply this to your life? So partnership and so what? On so partnership and so what? But because you know all this, people are paying a lot of money to be able to know this, right? You come across people watching so much video. I tried watching so much videos on this one. You can see that most of them maybe didn't go so much into details as I have taken time. So that informed me. I was like, oh, most of these ones are not into much details. So I really went into details with the partnership deed, and I really went into details with the sole partnership because people are paying more like you wait and you think that this one is something you are just learning for school purposes, so that when you complete school or when you start my business, I know what to do. No, you we are teaching people like economics students or whoever is interested in having your own business, that these are some of the things you are supposed to do. You have a business which is called a sole proprietorship, and you have a business which is called partnership. And if I should answer Rose, the other part of Rose's question, that limited partner, the fact is that we have the partners as various types. You look for the one that will suit your condition. For instance, some of the advantages I said in the partnership, right, is that if a partnership has unlimited liability, what it means is that sometimes when your company runs into bankruptcy or you are owing people, and the company, you sell everything in the company, so you're able to pay the debt, and you're not able to finish paying, and the money is still there. What you have to do is that you have to look for more money to pay that debt. So you have to fall on the properties of the owners of the business. So if you have a house, you go and sell the house. Please, let add it to it. Has he paid? It was not finished though. Then someone go and sell another thing again. So before you realize, till you complete the payment of the debt your business is owing, because the partnership, their liability is unlimited. But if you want to be smart, that is why we are teaching you this. If you want to be smart, you decide to be a limited partner. What this means is that, okay, I'm a partner, right? I want to be part of your business, but I want to register as a limited partner. So in the partnership on our documents, when we are filing our documents, please state that I, Sylvia, or I, Rose, I want to be a limited partner. What this means is that if in case the business has any losses, they will not use me, Rose's money, or I, Madeline, or whoever's money, how do you call it, properties to pay for it. The only thing they can use to pay for it will be only the capital that I brought to the business. If I lose the capital, no problem, because that's what I brought to the business. So my loan, my debts, or in case our business fails or anything happens to a business, it should be limited to only the capital I've brought. I know that, oh, I've lost my capital, that one is far better. So you choose to be a limited partner. So that is why in that video, which I'll try to post, by all means I have to try and post it, is that you will see that being a partner, right, go through the partnership and see which type is safer for you to be. If you want to be, oh, the normal partner, like the one that you are on, the unlimited one, what it means, the unlimited one means that the business will run into any loss. When they sell the business and the money doesn't reach to pay them for the loss, they have to, if you have a house and you have to sell it, your TV, your little phone, your anything, laptop, whatever you have that you are supposed to sell, to make sure that you cover up for that debt. Because in the partnership deed, they will write in case of losses, how are the losses going to be shared. It will be in the partnership deed. So because it's the partnership, how the losses are supposed to be shared, once there's any loss, maybe they're reaching it, that if the loss comes, maybe it's only the two of us, we share the loss 50-50, and the loss can be share 50-50. 50-50, my capital doesn't reach the 50-50. It means I have to go and look for other money to come and pay for it. Where would I get it from? I either have to go and borrow from somewhere, or sell my TV, or sell my phone, or sell something, whatever I have to sell. In that case, I'm an unlimited partner. It means that in case of any debt, they will extend the debt onto my properties. But if I had registered in the business, I came and said the smartest one I advise people to do, which is the limited one. Per Rosie's question that I'm trying to answer, is that you choose to be a limited partner because it's the safest. If you tell them I'm a limited partner, what it means is that in case of any debt, any losses that they will incur, the only thing you see is that they will write, you are written that in case of any losses, it is 50-50, limited to my capital. So when I give my capital, it doesn't reach, it didn't reach, it's not my fault, because that is it. Because when we are sharing it, I'm a limited partner. Oh, my network, please, so sorry. My network is disappointing me this week. I don't know what I did to the network. I have to get happy to see whether it will be okay. Sorry for the network distraction. This week it has been so terrible. Okay. Yes, I can see someone is saying the network or the network. So what? Mommy class, what a
We took the we put his hand. He said, "Put his hand."
Lily. What are you doing? Are you not watching your brother?
No, I just came back from bathroom.
Go and watch him and carry the DC from there.
I need the rack to clear it.
Go and take his over there.
Just came back from bathroom. Then I saw this.
Sorry. Kids issue. You. So I was also trying to explain the sleeping partner. A sleeping partner, please close the door. Go inside and close the door for me quickly. The sleeping partner is a kind of partner. And what the person does is that he or she will bring his money into the business. Sleeping means that you are doing nothing. So yes, that the word means you are doing nothing, and then all you do is that you bring your money to the business, the capital to the business, and you register as a saving partner. And for me, I'm not going to I'm not going to be active in the business. I'm not going to help in producing anything. I'm just going to sit down and relax. When you guys finish working, and then there's profit, bring my share of the profit. So, but the difference between the sleeping partner and then the what's the name? The quasi or the nominal partner is that the quasi partner, that person used to be very active, right? He used to be, maybe probably he was in charge of doing something in the business, and because he was in charge of doing something in the business, he or she was very busy doing everything, like, and we are part of the business. So maybe I want to be the one. Let's assume we are doing a bakery. I'm the one who go and get the flour and everything, and we work, and then we produce the good. But another person to be in charge of the money, and another person will be doing that. So the quasi partner will be busy doing work, and he starts to leave the money in a, once he or she will say that, oh, maybe I want to leave this area to a different place, so I cannot be part of the business, but I don't take my money. Let my money be in the business as a loan. When there's a profit, give it to me. That's the quasi. But the sleeping one, he or she brings the money. He doesn't take any active role. He just brought the money as if I'm giving you money for the business. I want to be part. All I have is money. I want to be part. I don't have any idea. I'm a lazy person. The person may not be lazy. Probably the person may be having other things that will keep the person busy. But he wants to be part of the business. So, oh, I want to be part of a business. What kind of partner do you want to be? Oh, I want to be a sleeping partner. I don't want to be active. Me, you take my money. When the profits come, you share, you give my share. That is all. So that is what you mean by a sleeping partner. So Rose, I hope I have answered you. Your question has taken us to, I think your question was so relevant because our today's class was definitely, the video was going to be on that one, which I tried loading throughout the week and then it didn't succeed. But I'm promising by God's grace that God should give me a good network. I will try and load that class. It is very interesting and very important. So that is that's, if anyone has any other question, please let me know. For the network, I'm seeing people say the network is not easy, so we are managing. But if you have any other question again, as today's class is for a review, please let me know and I will answer it. If not, I can keep going on. Let me just try to go other types of partnership. If you have any questions, so please let me know and then I'll answer them for you. That is what today's class is for. So to reiterate what I was saying, our class was supposed to be, today's class was supposed to be on partnership deed or articles. So another name for the partnership deed is articles of partnership. And the articles of partnership is a document, right, in which is written everything that the business needs, anything, any rules and regulations pertaining the business, anything that helps in governing the business. That is what a partnership deed is about. So if you hear articles of partnership, it's the same as the partnership deed. And in the video, I will say that is I said that in the partnership deed, the things that you find inside are basically the name of the business, the number of partners we have. Do you have 2? Do you have 10? Do you have 15? What are their names, right? How much did they bring to the company? You have to write it down, because you cannot say that you don't write that one down. If you don't write it down, one day you're going to, because you are dealing, you're not dealing with only yourself, you are dealing with 2, 3, 4 people of different characters. And some people can be cunning, some people can be trusted, some of them cannot be trusted. But to maintain peace in the business, you need to write all this information down. anything you know that you write down will help your business, you have to write it down in the document. So you write, okay, this is the form of business you want to undertake. We want to be a bakery, for instance, or we want to be how do you call it? You want to produce this and that, whatever you want to produce, or your own is organizing extra classes for people. Whatever it is the business is about, you state it in the partnership, that in the partnership deed or article, that oh, okay, in our business we are going to be offering this service to people, or we are going to be into delivery of goods, we are going to be doing this. You write it down in the partnership deed. And then also, you also write down the amount that each partner brought. So if I brought 500 Ghana, I'm talking Ghana cedis, and someone bought 200 cedis, and one bought any amount the person brings, you write it in the partnership deed. This is the amount you brought. Oh, this is the amount you brought. For security reasons, you have to write them down. Then you write, okay, in case of any profit, we will share it, maybe 1% for any, maybe 100. If you bring 100 Ghana, you get 1% or 2%. However you have planned to share it, you share it, that when profits come, you share it according to how much you brought to the business. You write it down. Then the next point you want to write is that, in case you have someone new, maybe you are 10, or we have 2 or 3 or 4 people, how many you are. If someone new wants to join us, how do we admit the person? Do we just say, okay, come and join us, or we go back to the court and say, let's sign and add the person's name? You want to write it down. Okay, if a new person comes, for instance, assuming we agree that if a new person comes, we will sign, we will go back to the court and and add the person's name to the court and add the amount the person brought to it. So if that's what you want to do, you write it in document. In case you want to admit or accept a new person to join us, these are the rules and regulations that we are going to add. The next one, you move to the next one. In case of losses, how are we sharing the losses? That is where the types of partners come in. If the losses come, we will share it according to just how we share the profit. If that's your agreement, you write it down. But if your agreement is like, um how do we call it? Or when the losses come, we will share it in any other way, any other form you have agreed to share the your losses. You also write it down. So in case there's any loss, then someone says that, hey, me, I'm not part, or I will not pay, because it's a legal document. So I was explaining the partnership that it's a legal document. Legal means that you sign it, you write it, the lawyer helps you to write it, and you send it to a court to register your business. So if any problem, you see that you take the document to the people, that, oh, you agreed that if there's a loss, you pay this amount. The person say, no, I never agreed. I'm not paying this amount. I'm not paying this. I say, okay, no problem. You just go to the court. Please come to the court and defend yourself. The court will say, bring your partnership deed or article of partnership. When they open the partnership deed, now they can see inside. Oh, this person agreed to pay for this, or for this amount. This is what was written in the document. Are you aware? Because the person would have signed against it. Whose signature is this for you? Oh, so please, you cannot run away from it. You would have to pay. So that is the importance of the partnership deed. So you can see that in the partnership deed, you have all this. And also, you want to write any other thing that you think that will worry you. It's also, let I forget this. Anytime there's, how do we call this? You want to write down any time that you want to close a business. Maybe you are tired, you don't want to have the partnership anymore. How do you close it down? You just wake up one day and said, okay, let's hold the door, close it, locked. Today, no more business. You have collapsed the partnership. Is that how you want it to be? If that's how you want it to be, you want to write it in the partnership deed, that because you wrote it, that in case you want to close the business, you just wake up one day and close the door. You write it down. Or in case you want to close the business, all the profits you have made before we are coming to close it, or all the losses you have made, you share it this way or that way. You write it also in the partnership deed. So how you want to bring it to an end? If someone wants to leave the business, what are the rules for the person leaving the business? You all write all those things down. You need to write them down because you need to protect your business and yourself too, right? So that is what the partnership deed or the article of partnership is. I'm promising again that I'll definitely make sure that you get the video. So in that case, you can also get a slice too. So if you want a slice, you let me know that you want a slice for that one. Once I am done posting that video, I will send a slide. I'll let you have the slice. So if you want me to know that you also want a slide, you let me know in the comment section. So I can see the network is worrying people. We are going off and on. It's also worrying me. So we will manage. So, but I want to find out, is there any other question, anything you want to address, you want me to address? Please let me know in the comment section right now. Is there any other question you want me to address? If not, I will go, I will just state the type of partnerships and then the type of partners we have. Then that should bring us to a close of today's class. So, as I know, I've not seen any other question yet. If you have any other question, please let me know. Let me know if you have any other question. Let me know. People are having network problems, which I am so sorry about. So, sorry, the network. Sorry, the network. The network. Someone even said the network. Oh, the network is really, really worrying me. So you see that my side will go off and come on. Sorry, network. So I'll just reiterate the. So I'm trying to work out this moving around it because I'm trying to move around to get a proper network. I remember a story that they said that some people one needed better. So let's let's manage it that way. Very soon we'll be done with the class. So in the video that we'll be posting to, I wrote the types of partners that we have: limited partner, who's your liabilities. So it should be written down that in case of any losses, they can use your capital, but they cannot ask you for something more than your capital. You cannot sell any other thing aside your capital to pay for the losses. So in that case, you are a limited partner, right? And then you also find out someone who is also an active partner. What it means that the person is very active in the business. The person actually takes a responsibility. So you in the partnership deed or the article of partnership, they write that, okay, this partner is in charge of probably our monies, or this partner is in charge of going to buy the raw material. So you are very active in the business. So which means that we call you the active partner. You are very, very active in the business. Then you can decide to be a quasi partner. So you can see that someone who is very active in the business already may, for whatever reason, could be that the person may not be feeling well anymore, or the person is leaving the vicinity where the business is, so cannot participate actively in the business anymore. You say, okay, I want to now to change my position from being active partner to a quasi or a nominal partner. What it means is that I'm retiring. I'm leaving the business. I've retired. I won't do the job I've been doing for the business anymore. We could look for someone else to do and we pay the person. Because of that, I'm retiring. But even though I'm retiring for them from the business, I'm going to make sure that I will not take my capital away. I will still want my capital to stay. And once my capital stays, it means that when you are sharing profits, you must also give me some my share of profit. In that situation, you have to go back and write it in the correct it in your partnership deed and add it to it. Oh, this partner used to be an active partner. Now he's a quasi partner or he's a nominal partner. He's no more active. He has retired from the business. And also you have a sleeping partner. Sleeping partner, as the name says, sleeping means that you are doing nothing. What is working for you is your money. You don't have it. Probably a person doesn't have any idea about any business or anything. But what the person can do is that instead of thinking of um investing the money somewhere else or saving the money, the person may hear about your business. Oh, your business is so good. I want to be a partner too. When a person joins, you say, okay, I want to be a student, but I don't want to be active. So I'm giving my money to you. Use your money to work as a loan. When you get profit, you give me my share. So I also want to be a partner. So in that case, the person is a sleeping partner. He is not doing any work in the business. All the person is doing is to make sure that he brings his or her money to the business for you as a loan. At the end, you give the person the profit. So that is what we mean by the sleeping partner. And also, okay, let me see. Elom is asking, Madam, please, when people partner, do they always give capital, or the first time they contribute, that's all? Okay. So Elon, your question is that when people become partners, do they always keep bringing capital, or the first time they contribute? You know, when you have the partners, right? So what they do is that they you agree in your partnership deed, in the article of partnership. So which I said, I keep saying and saying again. I'm hoping that God blesses me with a good network. I will definitely load the video for you. I had a problem with the network. That's why I couldn't load the video. I did anything possible. I couldn't load it. So if the people contribute this thing, your contribution is written down in a document in your article that we are having a partnership and people have contributed money. So at the beginning, if for instance I brought 10,000 cedis, another one bought 20,000 cedis, 30,000 cedis, we write it down. That is all. If the agreement is that every year we top up, it should be written in our agreement. Lee, what's the problem? What's the problem? Carry it from there. Sorry, sorry. So you can also write in your article that okay, every year people. So I answering your question. It's like you have to write it down if you want people to be contributing every year. That oh, every year everybody should be bringing additional 2,000 cedis to help. It should be in your partnership deed that every year everybody will add up. So in that case, it is like though you bought something for the first time, other times every year you have agreed that every year you bring more. But basically, mostly when the people form the partnership, you can also agree that okay, we are all bringing up our capital. I'm bringing this amount, you are bringing amount. Total, we've gotten this. We are doing our business. Full stop. So that means that once and for all, it's written in a document that this person brought this amount, that person brought this amount. If you do his cartoon for him for me, do his cartoon for me. I beg you. I'll finish very soon. Sorry. So that's another nice noise you are hearing. Okay, so Elom, you can it's not always that you maybe you will say that you are country capital once and for all, depending on what your agreement is. If you agree that every how do we call it, every year we will top up, that is your agreement. So it means that it's not be once and for all. But it could also be that once I brought the money, I have brought it, let's work with that one. Once that is written in your document, that means it is once and for all. So it can be both depending on the agreement you have. So if all of you are forming your business and then maybe you want me to be a partner, what we agree on, if you have, I'm supposed to bring the capital once and for all, I brought some, you brought yours, we are done. That is agreement, a written agreement. But if you agree that oh, every year we will top up on a particular amount, that also is our agreement, because that is what is written in our partnership bid. So I hope your question is answered. If not, if you have any more questions, please let me know and let me answer them as our time is going. So if you have any more questions, please let me know and then I'll answer them. So okay, you thank you too, Elo. Thank you. So any other person, if you have any questions to, you let me know and then I will answer them. If not, we today I apologize for not loading the video for you as agreed upon. That made me quickly schedule the live class. The reason being that the network was so terrible this week. I did anything possible to load the video and then it was not loading. In fact, even recording, you realize that the network was worrying me. So even when I load the video, you see that it has some hitches in the recording because the network was so terrible. So I couldn't load it. So I apologize to that. If you are forgiving me, please say you are forgiving me. And if when you came to the car, you're not giving me a thumbs up, please click on the this thing on the hand and give me the thumbs up. I know I'm doing a good job. Let me praise myself. Okay. So that is why I couldn't load the video. But the video is ready. I've already done it. So let's see how this week will go. I pray for a stable network. I'll load it for you to have it. So currently we know that by 10th we should be able to um come back. So by 10th we have another week again for the class before my network keep going off and on. So I'm sure you are seeing at the other end that I'm going off and on. Is the network is so terrible. So as I promised, I will load it for you. So if you need the slides, please let me know the slides, and then I'll also make it available. And also I want to ask for this favor. If you enter the class, please thumbs up, and then give me a comment. The comment, those things go a long way to bless me. Pow. So and at the beginning I was thanking all those who sponsored, those who are yet to sponsor. Please, I'm waiting for you. Come and sponsor, come and bring your little coins. It's important. So uh, if not, I'll meet you in school and I'll collect every little coins you promised. So that I'm trying to bring today's class to a close. We did the partnership deed, which I said is a document that's okay. So how long you need the slides? I'll make sure you have it. I will make sure you have it, definitely. Okay. So we talked about the partnership deed, right? That it is a document in which all the do's and don'ts of the business are written in. And that document, you don't sit in your room alone with your friends or your partners and write. To be safe, for you to have a safe and successful business, get someone who knows something about the law, maybe a lawyer, or you go to a court and you are with the partners, you write. Once you write, oh, let me see, Sandra, madam. So let's continue next week. Thanks so much. We love you. Oh, I love you guys too. Hey, Sandra, why are you running away like that? Why you want to go and sleep? Okay, Anita, you need the slides. Okay. I'll make sure you get it. I'll make sure. I know the network will worry you people too. The network is so terrible, so terrible. I don't know whether people went to vote, we voted the network to out. I don't know. So we will sort that one out. So I'll make sure you people have the video too, and then at least the video you can please go over. Okay. So the one using the Peter Gali. If you say you need this thing, madam, please, I also need it. Okay. Can I know the one who is using the Gale Peter? If I can get your name, your first name should do, because the Gale Peter is um. So I'll know who I'll get this thing to. So let me know the one who is the Gale Peter. So bringing our class to an end. Repeating again, I said we did a partnership deed, which is a document that governs or that protects your business. That document in it is written things. Just like you go to any job, you have rules and regulations, do's and don'ts. But Peter, why are you the one using Gale Peter? Why did you retract your comments? I just want to know, so that when I'm sending the slide, I'll know who I'll give it to. But I don't have a problem. If whether you have sponsored or not, don't worry, you'll get it. I just want to know. Rose, you also need the slide. Okay. So Peter, please, the one using the Gale Peter, please, just your first name. If you are, whether you are, but just let me know. Your first name will be fine with me. Okay. I will just make sure you get it. I will make sure you get it. So if you have not sponsored or you have not paid, don't worry, you still get it, because this one I did it that everybody should be able to also benefit, because I'm summarizing the class for the entire session. So bringing the class to a close, I'll make sure you have the video. Okay, I'll make sure you have the video, and it's going to be there. It's going to be on there. So if you even when you reopen and you go back, the video is going to be there. This week I'm going to make sure you get the video, and it's going to be there for you. Okay, Alfreda. Oh, okay. Yeah. So my network keep going up and on. I've been a class to a close, so we have done 1 hour now. I want people to go and rest, so that tomorrow you can go to church and pray. When you pray for me and pray that. Okay, so I'll the network keep going off and on. I'll post the video for you in the next week's network should be stable. I'll get it for you for us to try and almost finish. I want us to try my network. So let me say goodbye for now. Those who are just joining in, don't worry. The live recording will be there it will be there for you to play. And even when the network worried you, don't worry, it will be there. It will be there for you to go through and listen to what we did today. So you're going to meet next week also live, right? You're going to meet next week also live. So next week, bring all your questions. Every last question you have, Please bring everything. And if you are here and you have not subscribed, please kindly make sure you subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Share the class for your friends so they can watch. They'll watch for free. Share it for them. Let them watch. Let them watch. You don't suppose at least they can watch. I need the views too. So okay. So until we meet the next time, it is bye for now. Please stay safe. Go to church, God willing, tomorrow, wherever you are, and pray that our next week class will be successful. That God should help us with the next. So without any more questions, there's goodbye for now. Bye.